On deck is Merced's Ysidro Gutierrez, battling Lemore's Diamond Templeton. At 3-1, Ysidro Chilo Gutierrez makes the walk to the TPF cage for the third time in his career. After coming up short to Armando Espinoza in his TPF debut, Chilo earned a decision victory over Art Hernandez. Tonight, he returns ready to make another statement inside the TPF cage. Looking to shine in his hometown is Lemore's Diamond Templeton. After dropping his first pro bout at TPF 31, Templeton is ready to show off his improved skills. He'll have his opportunity when he looks to put on a show in front of a fan-friendly crowd. Straight ahead, it's Ysidro Chilo Gutierrez meeting Diamond Templeton. This is Tachi Palace Fights. Ysidro Gutierrez, they call him Chilo. He trains with Team Pain head coach Phil Collins. He is 3-1 on his professional run, was 2-0 as an amateur. He wants to earn a TPF title fight, and tonight this fight is at 150 pounds. You can guarantee he will be back at featherweight moving forward, and this is a promotion where really everyone is on equal footing and the divisions are always growing. So when you get a win, it always helps if you want to get to a title fight if you can win with some style points.
Yeah, definitely. It's one of those things where there's just more regular sized people walking around, so there's going to be more guys at 135, 145, 155, even 170 pounds. And to stand out in those divisions, you got to do something. You got to do something right. You got to finish guys. You got to have some personality. You got to do something that sets you apart because there's so many of us. It's not like there's 10 good heavyweights maybe in the state, but there's 100 great featherweights. So you got to really make some statements in this division.
I know a guy who knows something about beating up featherweights.
Where's he at? I'll fight him now.
I think it's you.
Oh. All right. Yeah.
Chilo Gutierrez ready to go back to work inside the TPF cage. The Wraith, Diamond Templeton, from Lemoore, California, training in nearby Hanford. He last fought Armando Espinoza. It was his pro debut. He came up short. That was back in May of 2017. He is the head boxing coach at Valley Fight Club, and tonight he'd like to put his hands together and put on a performance inside the TPF cage. Obviously, I talk about coming up short for Diamond Templeton in his pro debut, but even to get in there as a pro for the first time and get that first one out of the way, you got to assume he's a lot more comfortable making that walk to the TPF cage for the second time.
Yeah, I mean, the first fight, you have no idea what to expect. You're walking in there, even if you had an amateur fight, it's not quite the same. You have no idea what to expect, or you don't, at least even if you have an idea, you don't know exactly what to expect. And even if you feel like you know what to expect, it's a fist fight and anything can happen. And so once you sort of get that first one out of the way, you know, if you get the first one out of the way, it's a big boost. If you get the first fight out of the way and it's a loss, it's sort of like the worst has already happened. What do you have to fear now? I mean, the worst has happened. It can only go up from here, and I feel like that's got to be a nice confidence boost. Like, he's been here once before, he's done it, and now he's hungry to get that win. And
he grew up here in Lemoore. Safe to say he was probably a fan of TPF growing up, and now he is a fighter inside the TPF cage. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape for our catchweight contest. Ysidro Gutierrez, 25 years old, 1 year younger than Diamond Templeton. Templeton stands 2 inches taller, 5'11", 259. A catchweight contest, as I mentioned, Diamond Templeton, 150, 149.8 for Chilo Gutierrez. For our official introductions, here is Tyson Johnson.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next Tachi Palace fight will be 3 5-minute rounds in the featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This fighter stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. He weighed in at 150 pounds. He represents Team Pain with a mixed martial arts record of 3 wins and 1 defeat. He hails from Merced, California. Please welcome Ysidro Chilo Gutierrez. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. He weighed in at 150 pounds. He represents the Valley Fight Club with a mixed martial arts record of 0 wins and 1 defeat. He hails from Lemoore, California. Please welcome Diamond the Wraith Templeton. Your referee for this bout will be Mark Lawley.
Mark Lawley in control of this catchweight contest. It is Ysidro Gutierrez and Diamond Templeton. DJ DeSantis, Andre Tachi Feely inside the Palace here in Lemoore. TPF 34 heavyweights coming your way later tonight in our main event. See Templeton in the long black shorts.
Templeton also has a pretty significant height and reach advantage as well. You see him using it early with those big push kicks. It's a really good tool for a long guy to get that push kick out. Good push kick out early.
Now he goes for the takedown because we were talking about his reach advantage, so he's got to do the opposite thing. Now he's got the hooks in. And he's falling off on the right side. He makes the adjustment.
That's a good adjustment. A lot of guys will get bucked off when they don't have both hits. And right now he's doing a really good job with that cross arm right. He's really maintaining good control on the ground here.
Smothering is Templeton here.
And look at how he grabs the far wrist too.
Ooh, left hands here. He's doing trouble.
He's doing a really, really good job with his wrist control. You see guys like Ben Askren and Khabib do that and maintain this control.
He's got a rear naked choke, almost a bulldog rear naked choke grip here. Gutierrez in trouble.
Gutierrez doing a good job fighting that top hand. Now it's gone. It's going to be hard to beat.
There it is! Diamond Templeton, victorious! A beautiful rear naked choke. Really didn't have the position, but when you got that grip and you can squeeze the way he does, Andre, you're going to get that tap.
Yeah, you saw Gutierrez fighting the hand that's going to finish you is not the one that's around your neck. It's the one that can lock the choke in. And you saw him fighting the top hand really well until it got past him. And once it got past him, that's like slamming the gate shut, man. It's hard to get that back open.
Walk us through the three-part.
Now you can see this is a hard angle, but you see as soon as he locks his right hand, that's the one that sinks it in. And it's really, really hard to beat that. There's the tap. If you see from another angle, you see Gutierrez fighting the top hand. He knows what he's supposed to be doing, but once he seizes that and reaches back for his own head, I mean, that's all she wrote. There's really no defending that. The defense to that choke is not letting it get that deep. I mean, there's nothing you can do once that gets so deep.
The confidence of Diamond Templeton here in spades tonight. Really a different fighter from his first fight here where he came up short. He now evens the record. And Tyson Johnson will make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute, 12 seconds into round number 1, your winner by way of tap out, Diamond the Wraith Templeton.
Lemoore's Diamond Templeton getting it done here tonight inside the TPF cage. You know, when he was being introduced, he almost had a smile on his face. He came in very confident, almost looking like he was just here to take in the spectacle, and instead he participated, and he did so in the best way he probably could have imagined.
Yeah, he really sees the opportunity, especially in front of a hometown crowd, and it's probably got to feel really good to get that first win. Like we said earlier, you know, maybe the first loss was a blessing in disguise because he came in here completely relaxed. You know, it's like the worst has already happened, and now there's nothing to worry about. He can just come in and he can have fun, and he can really get the career kick-started.
He truly did look fearless tonight. Diamond Templeton shining in front of his home crowd tonight. A catchweight contest, but definitely a featherweight to be feared here inside the Tachi Palace Fights cage.